This is the best Converse basketball shoe since the Grandma Moss drop.
My expectation when I seen the colorway, I'm like, I'm gonna love it regardless. And all I gotta say is, someone please call 911. The fire truck needs to come, cause this is some serious heat right here, boy.
Man, when they dropped these, it was such an incredible time.
So number 5, we got the pink pair. Them shit's trash. Them shit's weak.
Their airships was better than those 5.
Just Pepto-Bismol ass feet, man. Hey, I'm straight on those, bro.
Like, I wanted those Dodger Kobe's.
What they call me, bro?
You got 2? No.
Double up, shawty.
No. You can't convince me that AE1 ain't had the people at Nike look like, man, bring out the jaw 3.
Bring out them jaw.
Bring out the jaw 3s on them. I'm on sneakers, trying to rush, put in all the stuff. I hit for them. It was denied because of the last 3 numbers.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, that. Yo, it is another episode of the Supreme Saucecast. It is D Fant back in the building.
Yes, sir. Your boy Ice Boss checking in, man. What's happening?
And we got to elevate this thing for y'all, man. So here we are, end of 2025, just a step away from 2026. And we're just going to review a few of the kicks we picked up. We're going to go through our top 5. I got a top 5. My boy Juice got a top 5. So let's get into it.
Yeah, man. We better go ahead and get right. Happy to be back, guys. As y'all see, definitely about to take it to the next level, man. We told y'all in the last year we finna do it. So now we putting it in motion, man. So, hey, get ready to tap in, man. We about to do it big. Yes, sir.
That's right.
So, like, man, fans say we're going to go ahead and drop into this top 5. As y'all know, every year it's a boatload of sneakers come out, man. And this top 5, to be honest, I mean, it's just 5 of the pickups that I had this year that, I was looking forward to getting them. Of course, we done caught plenty more. That's just what it is. It's too many, man. We having to slow down, man. Especially me, I got to unload some stuff, man. But I'll go ahead and kick it off. So I will do it. I'll just show one. Then the fan to show one. We'll alternate in and out. So we'll rock it like that. So first and foremost, man, and as y'all see, I still do the boxes, man. Ain't no knock to y'all do them containers and all that, man. But the box bring the character, in my opinion, bro. So first off, man, them Turks, man, them Dion things.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? Then with Mando right here, man, was super excited. As a matter of fact, didn't you caught these for me, bro? Didn't you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, my boy came through in the clutch, man. Hey, as y'all know, these things, they flew by, man, when they dropped in the city. So, my boy.
Especially that 13.
Yeah, especially. And that's another thing. I wear a size 13. I'm going to put that out there for y'all, all right? Yeah. If y'all ever hear me say I don't have nothing and you see this and you wear 13, man, hey, contact me, man. We can do some business. Again, I come from the old school, man, the way you look out, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind before you do decide to reach out. But, 13, every release, it don't matter if it's a collab or if it's a GR. It's a limited run, man. Y'all know only make a couple pair of 13s in any size run if you ever worked in retail. If you know, you know. So that's number 1 for me. It is not number. We're not doing this like far as number 1 through 5 is just a cumulative top 5 cop for us of the year. So this is just one of my 5, and I had to start out with them primes, man. This is just a classic shoe right here, beautiful shoe.
Right. All right, yeah, them Dion's. That's one of the pairs that was on my list as a must-have this year. Like if I had to pay resale, I was gonna pay resale for those.
Yeah,
I don't like paying resale ever, but it's just certain shoes where it's like, you know what, I don't mind paying a little over box or whatever. So, but I did get them for retail.
Oh yeah, fast. Y'all know me, man. If it ain't box, I don't cop. That's just I'm too deep off in the game, man, to be paying mortgage and stuff like that on a pair of shoes, bro. Like, certain things cool. Hey, it is what it is, though. Go ahead, fam.
All right, so like Juice said, we're not going in any particular order for the 1 through 5. However, this had to definitely be in my top 5. This was a big sneakers win. I didn't even expect to hit for these. The Statue of Liberty, Jalen Brunson joints. Man, these, when I say in person, they look so crazy. The color pop. Like the scales on here, translucent, the gold hit, man.
It's crazy. Like, I just saw them a couple minutes ago, y'all, no lie, and it's like, I'm blown away. I did not know that upper was translucent. I thought it was solid like on all the other 60s. And it's literally like a glacier. Like, that's what it kind of looked like on the top, man. And that color and the sole where it's kind of blending in, that copper with the kind of teal hits on it, man. That's a bit like seeing that right there. That's, if we were kind of ranking, like that's automatic top 3 all on my list, period. And that's saying something. Like, I mean, out of all the shoes, your jellyfishes, you name it, bricks. I'm a Kobe fan, and for those that don't know, I'm a big Lakers fan. I'm a Kobe fan, so his shoes, I can't say I'm a tad bit biased, but as far as the aesthetics and how they executed that shoe, hey, man, it's different. Like, I'm still speechless. Like, y'all will probably see me.
It's truly a beautiful
looking
shoe.
over there a couple times, like wishing that my foot was a size like 11 and a half for sure.
It's like that for real. Like,
yeah, man.
This is one of those ones where, because on the sneakers app, you'll go for a shoe that's crazy limited. Like, I'll just put in for it. Yep. You don't really expect to win, because I didn't expect to win these joints, but I'm glad I did, man. Yep. I'm probably gonna have to circle back to the Hornets, the 24, 25 City Series joints. The mint joint.
Crazy.
You know, that was a little suggestion if you do got them.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to spin the block on those. So it's the next one right here, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back and discuss these later on, man. You know, for surely. You know,
like that too.
Y'all already know, man. Price of admission things, man. Them jaw things. You know, we gonna touch bases again on these later on, but this is just for the time being. The top 5. It don't really be nothing said on this. Like this one of the most wicked shoes that came out all year. You know, this colorway in specific, it's just crazy how they executed this, man. Like, if you know how the swoosh is changing colors, man. Like, this really vaulted Ja back into the, stratosphere of just kind of being at the forefront of Nike basketball, man. But, like, salute to the designers, man. That's all I can say. Like, this is an amazing shoe.
They blank.
It's super comfortable, man.
Bro.
Again, it's rare. It's been a long time since we've actually had a basketball shoe that you can wear casually. And it look good outside of the Kobe's, clearly. You know what I'm saying? You can throw the Kobe's on or whatever. But yeah, exactly.
Like, a new model, because new models not dropping like they did back in the day. That you can wear virtually with anything, you know what I'm saying? Yep. But them right there, man.
Yeah, hey, it's crazy. I mean, like, even, this small details, like, if you can't really pick this up on camera, not really sure if you can, but it says Ja on all of, like, the traction pads, like, that's his logo, and it's literally all over the shoe. So it's just incredible. It's not really anything that we've seen before from Nike, at least lately. A lot of their basketball shoes will mimic a Kobe or, just another signature athlete shoe. This is, like, completely new. We've really never seen anything like this from Nike. So this definitely was my top 5. And when I copped it, I mean, I knew I wanted it. But this particular colorway right here, man, it was like the bricks. Like, they disappeared. I mean,
it was tough to get.
Yeah, it was very tough to get. And clearly they were popular. Like, they flew, man. And I never seen them restock or anything like that, unlike some of the other colorways of the Jaws. But this particular one, I guess the launch, iteration of it, hey, man, the boy Larry said it did numbers.
Yeah. I mean, for Nike to elevate his signature line like that was a chess move, because when you have an athlete like Ja, and with his first 2 shoes, trash.
Yeah,
they was trash, bro. Like, I mean, they weren't doing nothing with those first 2, but that number 3, when they say 3 is the charm,
killed them.
I ain't seen a bad colorway yet.
Like, literally, I done copped a few pairs. I'm probably going to spin back and cop every single colorway. Like, you can't lose with that shoe right there. That silhouette is super fire.
All right.
Another good basketball one.
So this is a love-hate shoe right here, man. Some people love it. Some people hate it. But me personally, when I first seen Shea with these on, I was like, what is on his feet? these right here, man. And I was mad at Nike Converse. This is actually a Converse shoe. Shay, he is signed with Converse, so this is Converse basketball. And I'm actually wearing Converse basketball today, them LJs, you know.
Them grandma Mars, if you know, you know.
You know, grandma Mars in the building, you feel me?
They ain't for y'all and the young cats, man. That's for the real Charlotte OG like us, man.
And I'll say that this is the best Converse basketball shoe since the grandma Mars drop, honestly. Because, I mean, with the colorways that they've dropped, and I'm sure they have a lot more in the bag, you know, you can't go wrong with none of them. The all blacks, the clay joints, the Christmas joints was crazy.
Yeah, that I would have to say that's probably about my favorite colorway as far as the Christmas joints, man. And I just think with the shoe, it really reminds me of the AI. You know what I'm saying?
With the zipper.
Yeah, exactly. That's what really remind me of that shoe. So I really think it pops with two tones and or another splash of color. So those ones that he wore on the banner night, that white and gold pair, hey, they dropped those or decided to release those, I got a cop. Because it just, to me, it helps with the silhouette and you can really get all the design cues from the shoe when it has a dual tone, you know, colorway on it or whatnot. But those are definitely sweet. I would say out of the monotone, you know, colorways, those, the tan and the black, I would definitely go with that blue pair all day.
And
Carolina.
I like the way, man, get out of here. Blue Devil Nation. You know
no,
what it
sir.
is.
Tar Heels.
And I like how much they can do with the shoe because even with the Christmas pair, it's predominantly a red shoe. The only thing they changed is put a green zipper and his logo in green, and that changed the whole look of the shoe.
It popped.
Whole look of the shoe. And the shoe has different panels that they can change the colors to, but I mean, this is a great shoe.
How do they feel on feet? Have you had a chance to try them on?
Oh man, these joints so comfortable, bro. I've worn them once, you know, threw a nice little fit together, nothing too crazy. But it's a very comfortable shoe. Now, if you're gonna hoop in them, I have heard that the traction, it has to be a good gym floor. If it's real dusty, then you know the traction might lack a little bit. But as far as wearing casually, you know, zipping them down, having the laces, man, come on now. If you know how to do what needs to be done with these, then you know you'll get it done.
Just tune in to us, man, the Sauce guys, man. You need some advice on how to put it on, put it together. You're in the right place, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So next up, man. You already know, if y'all didn't pick up on it, like I said, I'm quite biased to KB. So, of course, I'm going to have a Kobe in here to show y'all. Really could have did, you know, about 5, 6 of these on their own, but, you know, we're gonna pop it off like this. You know? What the Kobe's, man. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Got to pull out both pairs with it because, you know, they flip-flops. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all a nice little spin around on them. You know? Yeah, these nasty right here. I ain't going to lie to you, man. So, these were Mando right here.
Yeah, I miss those.
Man, listen, man. Hey, I was having some good kind of fortune with the Kobe's and stuff this year, man. You know, so can't be mad at that. You know,
that's a good pair.
Yes, sir.
That's a real good pair.
This is a very special pair for me. If you know, these was extremely difficult to cop back in the day. I did not have them back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I've been living by that box of no cop. Period. Like I'm not new to this, man. So. You know, if my people can't look out for me, or if I can't get lucky and hit on my own or something, then I just won't have them. But yeah, this was just a special pair to me. The merch was great. As far as the shorts, t-shirts, and all that kind of stuff, I grabbed a couple pieces. Nike definitely did these justice, man. As far as getting super close to the initial release of these, man. Like the details are just super crazy in the shoe, man. And again, you know, I'm a super Kobe fan, so any shoes I'm able to copy his. Just hit different for me, man. But yeah, these are just some beautiful shoes, man. Like,
them like that.
Yeah. Like that. Crazy shoes.
I didn't know they came with the different laces for them.
Oh yeah, man, yeah. They coming crazy with the laces, bro. Like you getting all kind of flavors. You can go crazy.
Yeah,
like,
them tough right
It's silly, bro.
Yeah. I fool with them.
Yes, sir.
All right. The shoe that shook the sneaker world. Just shook it up, man. And it's crazy that still in 2025 that an Air Jordan 4 can shake up the sneaker world the way these did. It's crazy. Yep. And, you know, it's still somewhat of a simple colorway, you know. Now, I will say the materials used on these, since this is the Bike Air, now the Sylvester bricks, everyone should know what these are by now.
All red bricks.
You know. The materials they use on the mud guard here, the suede, I mean, this is a pair that I had to pay resale for. Didn't break the bank though. I had to wait. So sometimes you have to wait. You had to be patient and wait for the price that you good with. Okay. And then, you know, I had to have them. I had to have them.
Yeah. Hey man, those. You know, we're going to touch on it later on. It's one of our later topics, you know, pairs we kind of missed out on. That's definitely one that I do not have yet, surprisingly. You know, it was extremely difficult to cop. And, you know, as I said, if it's not boxed, I don't really cop. But, you know, with shoes like that, unfortunately, you just won't be able to kind of get at retail unless somebody just owes you a super favor and somebody just going to look out for you.
Yeah.
And apparently nobody's out there for me currently. But if you are, get at me. Size 13 bricks. Need those, you know what I'm saying? But it's a beautiful shoe, man. Just far as the storytelling, like, you know, and again, we'll dive into it. That's one of the best storylines that went with a shoe all year. And I honestly feel that that's what elevated it up to that kind of, you know, lore and mystique of the true players in the sneaker industry. Of course, it's a beautiful shoe, right? But it's plenty of beautiful shoes and colorways that came out. But again, just the brick by brick and just the story of how he came up in his grandma's house. And, you know, it was really, really in-depth. And I love shoes that have a story behind them. It really hits different and it really means more, especially to people who values the design and all of the aspects that goes into building the shoe, especially on a legacy platform like the Jordan 4, right? We've seen plenty of Jordan 4s come out, man. Like, it's, you know, we have plenty of them, right? But that storytelling is really what set that shoe apart. And it's a gorgeous shoe in person, guys. Amazing. So if you do have a chance to get it, or if you don't mind paying resale, I would say, hey, go for it. Usually I'm an advocate of not doing so. But that is one shoe that I would honestly say warrants paying resale for it. It's a beautiful shoe. Now, the longer you can get it at a decent price, the price where it's at now, I think in my size, $800-900. No, I'm not buying that, man. Like, at this point in the game, I got so much stuff, man, you know. It just doesn't make any sense to me, you know, to pay that kind of bread for a tennis shoe at this point in time. But, you know, hopefully, you know, it'll find its way to me as other great pairs have. And, you know, so we'll see coming into the new year, man. All right. So these next two, man, these are going to be some of my more recent pickups, but they were definitely on the, you know, list to go ahead and cop these things, man. These were super hard to get. I don't know what Jordan brand was thinking, man, with these. Shout out 10s, man.
Classics.
Mandos, man. Like, if anybody knows me and my collection with Jordans, man, I'm a stickler for anything OG.
Why were those so limited, man?
I guess for the simple fact of people not really being fans of 10s for some reason.
Crazy.
I don't get it. Growing up, we loved 10s. We didn't miss none of the 10s that came out. I really don't. Anytime a pair of 10 for the most part come out, I'll cop them, and especially if it's a classic colorway. Now, I was really disappointed that they did come out with the steels with that little toe cap on there. Yo, that's ugly as hell. I'm just calling it how it is.
You don't fool with the toe cap?
Man, that toe cap weak as dog shit. Dog.
Jordan didn't like it neither. That's why they took it off.
I mean, so that's what I'm saying. If the man himself didn't like the toe cap, I get Nike with their thing of, oh, we're just going to give you all these sample pairs. Yeah. We're just going to give you everything that we, you know, out the vault. Yo, some things are meant to be a sample.
So you saying they should have kept it?
Yeah, they should have kept it smooth as released, and they would have flew out the shit. I mean, they still flew because people saying they could get some money off of it. But honestly, I put it like this. If it's an OG Jordan colorway that comes out and I don't cop, then clearly something's wrong with it. Either A, the quality is bad with it. It's hit and miss parts if you're going to get good pairs. The materials are off. Or they just put something on there that's crazy, like a sample that shouldn't have came out. Like, say they come out the prototype 13s that look like some cross trainers or something. Like, no, that's not the Jordan 13. We don't want that. We get it that it almost made production and it was a couple pairs floating around and only one person in the world has a pair. Oh, well, good. That's cool. But when we buying shoes, man, we spending this kind of money on kicks, bro. We want to be able to put it on and make sure that we stylish while we doing it. But these right here, man, Mando, like, it's just it's speechless. Like, when I got it, I was surprised that I hit. Shout out to Feature. I put in on a lot of raffles for it because I was really, determined.
Feature looked out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I was really determined to put in. Of course, I lost on all the other raffles, all the EQLs, and just so happened in my email looking at something, I seen the order confirmation pop up. I'm like, man, what is this? At first, I thought it was some spam or whatever the case may be, or somebody done got me.
Yeah.
Then it was feature. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I done put in 30, 40 raffles with feature, and you never hear nothing back from them.
Exactly.
So, hey, man, I guess all those entries added up for me, and it was actually on the shoe that I really, really, really wanted. And when I say I put in on every single raffle, I was checking every single day, you know what I'm saying, to see who was doing a raffle for these, and hey, they came through in the clutch, man. So, Step 10s for me, definitely a top 5 pick, for me, for sure. That beautiful shoe, man. So I'm really happy to have got these, as far as me just being a Jordan person. Really, really happy to get these, man.
Nice.
And the box crazy, too, man. Like,
that's just what I was about to say.
Yeah. Crazy throwback box, man. You know what I'm saying? How the box was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's what really brings Jordans home to me, man. Whenever we can get that original packaging for the most part.
Yeah.
So I've been loving, the latest releases. To where they have been going in like the original boxes and all that, man. So, but that's pair right there, super special for me, man.
Dope. Oh man, this is
That was one of
them ones. I'm sure if you've been a part of this thing of ours, and when I say this thing, I'm talking about this sneaker world. For a long time, you have a story about these. If you've been into shoes for a minute, everyone has a story about the Galaxy release, man. And this is one of the pairs that eluded me, unfortunately. I did get the OG KD4 Galaxies, but the foams is what everybody wanted. When these drop,
pandemonium.
That
was the start to reselling and hype and all of that.
It was
what we know it today.
Like, pairs are going for 2 bands. Like this is the first time I've ever seen a sneaker going for that much on release day.
Crazy.
2 bands. People trying to trade cars for this shoe. Cars.
Crazy.
Insane.
Dogs too. You remember that story hit? I think it was somebody trained a couple dogs for them.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Traded their dog for it. Like, the Galaxy foams. It's just one of them shoes, man, that I just had to have in the collection. I'm glad Nike decided to bring them back out. This is one of those. And 2025, man, has been an incredible year for sneakers. If I do say so myself, we've gotten the Galaxy foams, we've gotten undefeated 4s, we've gotten Tokyo 5. Like this year, Nike has definitely went in their bag. Like this when we look back on 2025 as a sneaker culture in the sneaker world, we're going to look back and say, man, that was a wild year.
Yeah, it definitely was.
That was a crazy year. Aqua 8s and Grape 5s dropped in the same year.
Like, that's crazy.
Come on now.
Y'all know how that is again, man. Y'all see this is definitely intentional. We got this Charlotte stuff on, man. We wanted to set out the new era of the podcast, man, representing the city. And that's always, man. So anything come out with that purple and teal in it, man, and it's a Jordan or any other like classic shoe, it's like a Charlotte dude's uniform, man. We gotta have it. Like, it's just what it is. So, it was definitely a crazy year, and kudos to whoever made the decision to go into them vaults and pull out those, limited shoes, those friends and families, because it was only right, man. Like, we didn't invested it too much into these brands for it to only be for celebrities or, for people to not have zero chance at it. Like it's, undefeated Forest first time around, what they say was like 40-something pairs, so they say. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you never know. Like, you never know how it goes. So, I mean, it was really great, to actually touch those. I did grab those. Now, I'm thinking about it. I should have brought that for an honorable mention. But it's just it's surreal to be able to have those kind of shoes. Like, I literally remember Terry, he had copped those. I think we had he caught them and he got rid of them for like $2,500, like that same day or the next day or something like that. Like they were going. Like, and
this was unheard of.
Unheard of. Again, at that time.
This was unheard of, bro. Yeah. People paying bands for one shoe.
One shoe.
This was unheard of at the time, at the OG release when those Galaxy phones dropped, bro.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that wasn't happening.
Yeah.
But when I say the foam hype was at an all-time high, like the whole Galaxy set was crazy.
Super dope.
You know, they were only dropping them at House of Hoops and certain boutiques and all that. Like the shoe was ultra limited. Like,
it was. And like I said, it was pandemonium, man. Those in the concourse, like that release, that's what really kind of put stuff through the roof with people going crazy for shoes, man. So now this next pair right here, man, I would have to say it should be in the sneaker of the year conversations, period, point blank. And you can't say that I'm biased because it's all about the U. Go Canes. You know what I'm saying? So the next pair, man, a collab pair.
Florida State Seminoles round.
Hey, you know we had to put that belt to that ass, man. Where my boy Mike Irvin at, man? Insert the edit of my boy Mike. Put belt the ass, man.
Get him out of here.
Put belt the ass. Y'all know who the state champs is, man.
They should have been throwing flags all year. Y'all know who the state champs is, man. It's all about the U, man. It's all about the U. It's all good, man. I understand, man. They gonna hate, man. They get greater living for them. I do fool with Soulfly, though.
Hey, Soulfly, man. You know, salute to these, man. This is a super special pair to me. As I said, I'm a super huge Miami Hurricane fan. So y'all know Soulfly is coming out of Florida in the AO. So when they put these together, man, when I seen these come out, I was going to break my rule for these. If I didn't get these at retail, I'm paying resale for them, period. Like, this was not a, if I'm a cop, these are Mando. Got to show y'all the details, man. That's one thing I do love with good collabs. They pay attention. They give you your money's worth. So good dust bag, man, you know, for the shoes.
Soulfly never skips the details.
Never miss, man. Talking about to the paper, like premium quality. You know, pull one of these things out, man. And it came wrapped up like, you know, one of them things Tony Montana used to be dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really need to say nothing.
Look at the leather, though.
I don't even need to say nothing. I mean, can y'all hear Hard Rock going crazy when I pull them out?
Man, get out of here.
They louder than when Malachi Tony be going to the crib on them boys, man.
Get out of here.
Nike on that ass. Details crazy, man. Soulfly on the back tab, under the back tab. Like, super crazy, man. Not sure you can pick this up on the cam, but, you know, inside, got the Soulfly, premium suede, and this leather. Shout out to my boy Mike Rich. Buttery. Yeah, man.
The leather they used on those.
It's crazy. Like, I mean, my expectation, when I seen the colorway, I'm like, you know, I'm going to love it regardless, but I just honestly was not expecting this level of leather. Like, yo, look at the tongue. Yeah. Like, that is like crazy.
They really like
You know what I'm saying? In here, they got the Sunshine State on this one. You know? So that's crazy, man. It flips around on the other one, too. You know, y'all check out some reviews or whatever. Y'all want more in-depth look. But, yeah, this was, you know, it's a lot of heat that came out. I ain't gonna lie to you, but, again, for me being a Miami fan, and I basically got a PE Miami shoe, and it's a Jordan, because, again, as y'all know, we sponsored by Adidas, man. We need to go ahead. You know, no not to Adidas. I mean, I rock Adidas and, you know, certain things, but the real Miami days is when we had that swoosh on us, man. So, like I said, for us to get a chance by the good people at Soulfly to bless us, you know what I'm saying? Really appreciate that. And real quick, D-Fan, what they call me, man? Just so anybody know, when it's something I really, really like, you know I gotta hit the wheel talk what they call me.
Oh, not double up shouting.
Double up shouting.
Double up shouting.
Hey, you know how I'm coming
you
with
for two?
Hey, man, hey.
2 for 2?
The double header.
Okay.
The double header.
And, you know, I can't even blame you, bro. Like, the quality of that shoe, I was at the premium outlet the other day, and I stopped in and just checked out a few pairs, and that's one of the shoes I looked at. And, man, when I touched that leather, I'm like, wow. I was completely surprised at the level of leather they put on those. But Soulfly, like I say, they never disappoint.
Nope.
When they drop a collab, they do it the right way. They do it the right way. The rollout, the extras, they shout out to the Soulfly team. I'm definitely gonna visit y'all when we come down to Miami, and that's a must.
Yeah. Definitely got to plan us a little trip, man. Slide down there, man. Soulfly, good people, great customer service. The times that I've interacted with them, man, it's all around just that's the kind of company you would want to collab with if you're a brand. Like, they're really, really in depth. And again, their storytelling, it really means something to their city of Miami, and they really have no misses, in my opinion. Like, every shoe that they dropped, it's heat. Like, it really looks good, and it's different, so just salute to them, man. Again, that's my shoe of the year. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
All right. So this is a grail for me. Every year I try to at least go back, no matter how far, it doesn't matter to me, and I pick up a grail shoe. So I happen to find these at a spot. They didn't give me a deal on them, so I'm not shouting them out. If you want to give a deal, if you want to be generous, if you want to conduct business in a manner to where you're scratching my back, I'm scratching yours, then you'll get shout outs. Just sure. Like what my boy Wimby did. He knocked the Gatorade off the podium the other night after the game.
Hey, man, all I gotta say is, someone please call 911. The fire truck needs to come, because this is some serious heat right here, boy.
So this is a Ben 23.
If you know, you know.
Man, when they dropped these, man,
and they the 9s,
it was just such it was such an incredible time. And I mean, the quality on this shoe, man. When I say this, the shoe tree that's in this shoe, I'm not gonna pull out the shoe tree, but the shoe tree, from the shoe trees to the box to the dust bag to the quality on this shoe to the shoelaces, like these are premium shoelaces in these joints.
It's crazy, man. Let me hold on joints.
They are numbered. They are numbered too. Feel how heavy the shoe is with the shoe tree in there.
Man, bro. This is insane, bro.
So this is the Ben 23, the 9. In 2026, they are supposed to drop another Ben 23 Jordan.
Yeah, we'll be trying to get those for sure. I think they said it's an 8.
I think it's an 8. The price that they're talking about is outrageous. What I've been seeing, what has been circulating, is around $350, which is absolutely crazy
for a retail shoe.
For one shoe at retail, but we'll see. But it's still early.
Yeah, but if they come with the same quality, bro,
man.
It's insane. Like, if y'all know, man, talking about back heel tab leather, like, this is a premium sneaker. It don't matter Jordan or not. Like, the execution and the materials used on this shoe, man. It's beautiful. And if you guys have tapped in some of our previous episodes and everything, y'all already know the 9 is probably my favorite Jordan. It's not a popular number by some people would say, but anytime it's something done with a 9, I'm here for it. And this is actually my first time actually having a pair in hand that I can actually touch. The previous pairs that I've seen, again, they were all in, plastic or whatever, in boutiques and stuff like that. But to just really take in the craftsmanship of the shoe,
they like that.
It's a beautiful shoe,
like
man.
that.
Yeah, that's definitely. I know we're not going 1 through whatever, but that's number 1. Period.
These joints like that, man.
Yeah, man.
This is one that I couldn't pass up. Certain shoes, when you find them in your size, good condition, good price, you pick them up. And this was one of those. I did do a shoot with my boy Shots by Lindsay, shout out B, and did a Hornet shoot with these on, and man, when I say it complimented our city jersey so well, man, this shoe, it's one of them ones. When I'm done wearing them, they going in the glass case.
And I mean, I'm talking about there's no cracking on the paint. It's nothing like nothing. It's in great condition. Like, that's what lets you know that they really did their thing with that shoe, and it's great materials, man.
Yeah.
Like, I have older pair of 9s probably from around that same time, paint cracking and all.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Now that you say that, I didn't even realize that, because these dropped in what, like 09? Something
like that.
Something like no cracking on the paint. Like, yeah.
Beautiful shoe, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's,
appreciate it.
hats off for that one right there, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
That's one of them ones.
That's definitely one of the ones, man. You know, definitely one of the ones. But yeah, again, that's just some of our top 5 shoes that we cop. We're not saying that, oh, it's the sneaker of the year, this is the only ones that matter. No, you have Reimagined 5s, like you said, Undefeated 4s, Tokyo 5s. You know, a lot of other different shoes. People rock with the jellyfishes and stuff, man. You know,
have you seen those in person? The jellyfish joints?
I don't seen them. They don't really tickle my fancy. I mean, they straight and all that, but it's like
I like the design though. I didn't think I was. It's a crazy,
it's very different.
It's
very different.
Wide shoe, like
super big.
Yeah,
to me, it's just like you can almost get an inline New Balance or Adidas model that essentially looks like it from a difference. Now, of course, once you get up on the shoe, all of the design cues that Pharrell put into them, you're not going to get that in some of the other inline shoes. But if I'm paying $300 or something retail, it needs to be, like this, or, you know, the Kobe's or something like that. You can literally walk past somebody else with some other Adidas trainers that they done put out there that's probably in the Adidas outlet somewhere. And it's like, that shoe looks very similar to this, right? You know, so... But it's cool. I'm not knocking it. I mean, if I could get a pair, I would like to see how they feel, just because Adidas does, to me, them and New Balances, obviously Asics and stuff, but as far as the majority of their shoes, they're super comfortable. You can really wear them for all purpose, wear. If you're working out, you just pop them out to grab a drink or bite to eat or anything like that. Hey, I'm quick to throw on some New Balance or some Adidas or whatnot, and I still rocking my Yeezys for sure. Them things super comfy, man. So, and that's over my J's. As y'all know, man, Jordan's not comfortable no more, man. Like, that's just what it is. We getting them for colorways and nostalgia purposes at this point. Now, you do have some Jordans that are semi-comfortable. They're pretty decent, but it's not how it once was, you know what I'm saying, for sure. So, just segueing from our top 5, again, we copped a lot of shoes, guys, as we shoot more episodes, we'll probably bring some more stuff in, just reflecting, or just some of our favorite pairs in our collection and everything like that. But as you guys know, unless you're just a celeb or you're, you got Reggie on speed dial or Fat Joe or one of them people like that, Mike Bibby, somebody that's on the Jordan team, and they in there, you know what I'm saying?
I'm still in the meeting.
Hey, listen, you can't cop everything, man. That's just what it is. Like, it's plenty of shoes that I want that I didn't get. So, man, what's some shoes that you really, really wanted this year that no matter how hard you tried, you just were unable to obtain?
One of the ones, and I'm scrolling now, trying to figure out what's one of the ones. Okay, so one of the ones that I should have gotten that I didn't get, and it was an error on my part, was the Naldo Sylvester, the lows. The one low. Let me tell you what I done.
Great shoe, bro.
Had got a new bank card. I'm on sneakers, trying to rush, put in all the stuff. I'm like, man, I know what the back 3 numbers is. Put it in. Bruh, I hit for him. Like, on the Cash app, like, it showed me, like, it was denied because of the last 3 numbers that you put in. Like,
oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, that one hurt a little bit, because that was the first time where on a raffle I actually won the shoe but didn't get it because I messed up with putting the numbers in from the card. So, man, that was, I would say that's the one that really, really hurt the most this year, not being able to pick up for retail. Because I like to kind of complete sets when I started getting shoes. So I got the bricks. So I wanted to get the lows, but it's all good. Those actually are going for the low.
They're not. Yeah, that's probably one shoe I'll probably spend back on, man. Yeah. To probably grab, because it's a nice shoe you can wear a lot. Yeah. So I really do like that. Probably number one, as y'all said, is the bricks. I said we're gonna talk back on these, man. Yeah, I wasn't able to get them. Out of all the time they came out, every raffle on them, man. Everybody else seemed to have hit. We was in the group chat, a couple people hit, and or they was able to find their pairs at different places. This is number one on my hit list right here, man. You know, also Rodeo SB Dunks. It's probably number 2 on my list.
Oh yeah,
Hate I missed those. Man, that rollout, you know, the story, you know, it's some criticism that they took far as, you know, the rollout and kind of where they were selling them at and everything because it was to celebrate, you know, Black Cowboys. I won't really dive into that. But as far as everything, the packaging with the shoe, the execution of the shoe, just extremely beautiful. It's not extremely expensive on the resale market, but like I said, guys, if it's not a box, I don't cop. I'm sorry, it is what it is, and I did enter in a lot of raffles, but I was unfortunately I wasn't able to get them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We all did.
Yeah, it was just mission impossible to get them. But there was a shoe that I had looked at. I'm like, yo, that shoe right there. I can see myself getting it. And at this point in the game where I'm at with shoes, I have so many. It has to be a special shoe. Right. For me to really, really, really go out my way and enter into a lot of different raffles, obviously running a chance of hitting for multiple pairs, for me to really do it, because now it's easy for me just to pass because I have so much. It doesn't matter what it is. You can name the category, running, basketball, casual, whatever it is, I can pull out something and there's going to be some heat. So I would probably say those 2 right there. And just as recently hit these right here, them Jalen Brunson PEs, these Kobe Statue of Liberties, like, I wanted the shoe, period, just from seeing the pictures online, seeing them in person. Man,
it's different in person.
This is sick, bro.
When I opened the box up, I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Like, because the pictures, it's like, "Oh yeah, that's
no justice to the shoe,
guys. Colorway." But once you see them joints in person, it's like, "Yo,
it's incredible."
Yeah,
I mean, this uppers was really taking me
through
there, man. It's like feels like you're in I know it's a New York-based shoe, but it makes you feel like you're in a tropical island somewhere. That's kind of what it looks like. But yeah, these right here, man, you know, and so that was probably like 2 pairs that I really on my mind that I want to get. The Nigels for sure, the lows, those are pretty smooth to get. What else? It's another pair that I think I missed too that I
wanted the whatchamacalls too, bro. I wanted those Dodger Kobe's.
I was gonna bring those. It's crazy. Hey,
yeah.
Sorry to do this. What they call me, bro?
Yeah, you got 2. No.
Double up, shouty.
No. See this guy?
Hey, man. Hey, them man, though.
I couldn't even get one. Bro, got 2.
Hey, it was only right, man. Hey, I knew the Dodgers were going to win the World Series, so I had to represent.
Yeah,
that was for Kobe, man. That was for Kobe right there, man.
I love how they put the 8 on there.
Nasty.
Because that's the jersey number he wore. The
stitching.
The game.
I really, man. One of the next episode, man, we're going to have to bring something in there, man. Like, do something about, like, super details on shoes, but, like, the baseball stitching going around the tongue.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Like, that was a beautiful shoe. That was a beautiful shoe for sure. So, you know what I'm saying? That was kind of in my little run, man, where I was hitting on the Kobe's for real. You know, feel like was showing love, man.
Who?
So,
Undefeated?
No. No, I hit on Undefeated. Undefeated always show. They've been showing me love for a long time, guys.
Hey, in another life, you gotta be from Cali in another life. Because this guy hit on Undefeated so much, bro, and he clear across the country. Hey. I'm like, bro, hit me up. Yeah, man, I got him from Undefeated. Nigga, how you get him from Undefeated? How, bro?
Man, I can't explain it. I'm grateful, man. I mean, when I did pop out there, I did go into the store, caught a couple items. That might have been what it was. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they come out with heat. Like, I'm supporting them. Like, the Air Maxes just came out, them 95. Them cold. I had to cop.
Yeah.
Then when Mando, I'm talking about. Now, I was mad that they kind of sat, you know, they're releasing everything. You know, I could have kind of avoided that EQL fee, but like I said, I wasn't taking no chances.
I'm about to say, you can't take the chance.
I wasn't taking no chances, bro. Like, when I seen it, I'm like, you know, I missed on the 97s when they spun around, you know, back in the day. Yeah. I'm not missing these. I got to get them 95s. Them cold.
I grabbed the 97s, the Undefeated color.
Yep. The green one. I got those too. Yep. Yeah. Of course, I got those too. Sent from Undefeated. Salute to y'all, man. You know, we ain't trying to do too many shout outs because, again, ain't nobody, we paying for this stuff out of our pocket. Ain't nobody seeding us, no shoes, not like that. But
not yet.
Not yet.
Size 11, 11 and a half.
13 for me, for sure. If it's a women's shoe, 14 and a half. If it's the Ja, you got to go a size up 14. You know, I can keep going. Whoever want to, you know, send something in to us, you know what I'm saying, tap in. That's you know, but yeah, those Undefeated, man, they killing the game, man. You know, crazy. They killing the game. So just segueing in to the next thing, top 10 list, man. Do you feel like the complex top 10 list is reflective of the true top 10 in the sneaker game, or do you think it's really hype beast fuel, or just people that's not really immersed into the culture that's putting these lists together? I have my opinion. I'm gonna tap in, but I want to check what you think about it first.
I mean, when you think about that top 10 complex list, you have people up there that I don't think really within the last 10 to 15 years had to really go in to get a shoe. Like, most of that stuff is being seeded. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And no shade to the people that get seeded shoes, but most of that stuff is being seeded. So of course they want to keep getting them pairs seeded. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
So those are the shoes that's gonna get put in the limelight. You know what I'm saying? Because when you put Neon 95s in the top 10, it's like
that's a classic shoe now.
It's a classic. It's a classic. Don't get me wrong. It is a classic shoe, but there has been newer releases within that year because the 95 they've dropped numerous times and they're going to sell out every single time.
Right.
Every time the Neon 95 is going to sell out. I don't. If they drop tomorrow, I will go get a pair. If they drop full family size, my old lady would have a pair. My kids would have a pair because the shoe is that iconic to the sneaker culture. However, did it belong in the top 10 sneakers list for 2025? No.
Right.
That's just my opinion now. That's just my opinion.
I put it like this. So just for context, guys, if you don't know, I'll go through the list right now. So at number 10, you had the Shades, the butter colorway. Mm-hmm. At number 9, you had the Infinite Archives, the Jordan 17s. Mm-hmm. You had at number 8, you had the Lil Yachty Lows, the green, yellow, and red pair. Number 7, you had the Reimagined 5s, the black metallics. Okay. And this is, I'm going to go in on this one right here. Number 6, they had the Levi Air Max 95s. No. I don't know how the hell those made the top 10.
No.
Not a bad shoe at all, but that's not top 10 worthy. And then on top of the list, what Fam was just hitting on, you can't have two essentially of the same models, I would say, on the top 10 list. But, we'll go ahead and continue with the list. So number 5, we got the Awake, the pink pair. Them shit's trash. I'm just being all the way real with you. The hype behind them shoes, I don't get it. I guess because they were limited or, because of the reselling or scamming debacle.
I don't know.
Bro, them shit's weak. They're not like that.
To me, their airships was better than those 5s.
Agreed, 100%. Like,
I mean, that's just how I feel about it.
It's just Pepto-Bismol ass feet, man. Hey, I'm straight on those, bro. Like, I get it that it's limited, but them shits ain't it. And the black ones look like some shoe mans, bro. Like, they're not it's not a terrible shoe, but we're talking top 10, right? Out of all the shoes, all of the colorways, that's in your top 5? Man, get out of here.
But the hype was enormous.
It was crazy. Like, I didn't get it. I didn't get it, bro.
New York, the hype for them joints and people online and shoot, the resale was like in the $700-800.
Crazy.
Like,
it was brick prices. It was in 13s. They were over a stack, bro.
Bruh.
Yeah.
When you put those pink 5s to the bricks, they don't hold weight, man. They just don't hold weight.
You put
like
the pink
that.
5s, the reimagined 5s, they're not even the same stratosphere, bro.
And
the metallic 5 should have been top 5.
The only thing I can think of is people were hungry for a new colorway of the 5s because lately
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
I mean, because it's some colorways that came out in the 5s, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For me.
It's too much. You could have put Tokyo 5s up there, man. Yeah, you could have put Tokyo 5s up there. Like, it was other. If you wanted to do double 5s, like, it was other options. Like, those are not it. That was strictly hype. Period. Like, people had those, and I'm like, whatever. Yeah. So, in number 4 spot, you got the Jellyfishes, which I can respect that. New silhouette. Yeah. Very had the hype behind it. Very different. Pharrell backed it. I can't argue with that. That's a top 5 shoe. Then you had the Neon 95s. Again, to me, that's a top 3 shoe of all time.
Right.
With the white Air Force One.
Right. Exactly. That's like putting white forces up there.
Yeah.
A white force collab. Like,
I can agree. Far as from a top 10 shoe of the year, I would say that should just be, reserved for shoes that we really haven't seen before, or either different iterations or colorways of them. Number 2, now this is what's going to get controversial right here. Undefeated 4, and number 1 was the Brick. The Brick, yes, was the height. Don't get me wrong. That undefeated 4, that was this list that I just went down, that's the best shoe on there. That undefeated 4, if you were in the game or you dealt with sneakers back then, this is a shoe literally 5 years ago, somebody could say, hey, man, I bet you 20 stacks. I bet you 20,000 that this shoe going to come out in 5 years. I'm like, bro, I empty my savings out and I bet you or whatever the case may be.
A unicorn
pair. It's no way that those shoes are coming out. Like, it was literally, you were blessed to even see them.
Right.
Whether they were real or fake. Right. Like, this is what I'm saying. Whether they were real or fake, just to have your eyes on them. And any kind of sneaker kind, anything of that nature, you were just blessed to put your eyes on them. Mm-hmm. So when we actually had a chance to get these shoes, I'm real. And even with that journey, I undefeated them, my people. But boy, it was tough sled with these joints. I was down to the last at bat, bases loaded, 2 outs, World Series on the line. And I came through with a pair, man.
I was shocked undefeated didn't hook you up with them joints, bro.
Me too, bro.
Like, you've hit Travis Scott lows multiple times, limited Kobe's from them, like, and for you not to win, I was surprised.
First go around, I'm telling you. And it's salute to Nike. It was that last restock when they did it. You know how they put on there saying, "Hey, if you missed out on X, Y, and Z shoe, you'll have a chance." I had exclusive access.
Yeah, you got yours on sneakers, right?
Sneakers.
Yeah.
Exclusive access, man. And I popped into that thing, and I seen the size was there. I was like, "Please let this thing go through." Went through. They made it to me, so it was at literally the last minute. And of course, you're not finding them nowhere else for retail. But to me, that is the number 1 Jordan release of the year. Outside of the Soulfly, when I say Jordan, Soulflies them came last, and if y'all are following the theme, it does have that green and orange. Even though undefeated, that's their colorway, that kind of camo green with that orange, but it's still all about the Canes, go Canes. That shoe right there, hey man. That was another one I was probably gonna have to pay resale for. That was mandatory. Like, I still can't believe that I own that shoe.
It's legit a unicorn, bro.
For real.
Like, it's one of those shoes that you hear about, you see on videos, but it's like, I'll never had that shoe.
Ever.
But, it's a dope shoe, you know what I'm saying? But for them to drop that shoe, it was monumental. That's one of the reasons that 2025 has been such an incredible year for sneakers, man.
Super dope.
That undefeated drop was absolutely insane.
Insane, man. Like I said, that's just one of those shoes. I be in my sneaker room. I'll just go pull them out the box and just look at them.
Yeah.
It's like I cannot. Again, if you're a person that's been in the sneakers well over 20 years and you primarily collect Nike or Jordan brand products, you understand how special that pair is. Mm-hmm. We can talk on and on. This is an age thing, right? If you're a younger sneaker person or you're just now getting into the game, you can't appreciate those shoes the way that me and Fant can. As he said, this is just a shoe that we never would have thought we would have a chance to cop. Like, even when they were announcing, like, hey, we're going to bring Wu-Tang Dunks back, like, that was super limited. And I was surprised how they kind of flopped. But I guess bad timing after all the releases of the different colorways with the ones, the pollen
was dying out a little bit.
And then that colorway, too. Jordan came with the, pollen, the black and white, reverse yellow, white and black, and Jordan 1. So it was like, for me, I passed on them for the simple fact of that. Like, I still got those shoes, DS, and it's like I really don't need it. Mm-hmm. But once they announced that particular shoe, and I'm like, okay, so are they going to just really continue to go into the vaults, like Galaxies and stuff like that? And when they announced it, I thought it was fake. Like, when I first seen it. Yeah. But when Z Sneakerhead, shout out to bro, he be spot on. Like, whenever he come in, he drops some stuff. Sure. Also, man, my boy, Mr. I Love One, shout out to him too, man. Recently met him at a little sneaker function or whatnot. Yeah, man, cool brother. Yeah, man, he's super dope, man. When I say that, man, we'll talk off camera, but when I say he showed me some stuff,
oh man,
bro, this next year,
yeah.
Oh my god,
I already know it's gonna be
bro.
like
They coming for heads in 26, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's some stuff out there.
Yeah, because I mean, you can't drop what you dropped in 2025 and then not come back in 2026 with some more heat, man.
Agreed.
I mean, I know what I'm waiting on. And honestly, I was looking at the list for 2026. 2026, and it's like, dang, yo, I got all these. Like, I was literally looking like, yo, out of these 15 releases, I got like 10 of them. Like, but when it comes to that, your shoes are eventually going to get old. They're eventually going to crumble. I had a pair dialed on me this year. If you follow my page, King Fant, on Instagram, I had my Dornbecker 6s. Man, they crumbled on. It was the OG pair. Crumbled on me, man. One of the best. I'm a huge Air Jordan 6 fan. So any of the 6s,
Speaking of the 6s,
I always see he got the All-Star joints on.
If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
old shoes looking newer than your new shoes.
If you had a shoe crumble on you, it's not a good feeling at all. But they definitely serve their purpose. One of the most comfortable shoes, man. The satin liner, quilted liner. Oh my God, those were crazy, man.
And that's another pair again, guys. Like, again, I have a lot of stuff, but that's a pair that I would want. Like, people wouldn't believe it. I have a lot of stuff, but it's a lot of limited stuff I just couldn't put my hands on. Like, I don't own not one Dornbecker shoe. I don't own not one Ben shoe. And that is a regret because when they were coming out, I was in school in Winston. Shout out to them Rams, WSSU, the Ramley, what it do, I was up there and all that stuff was coming out, and I was extremely plugged in at House of Hoops up there. You know, that was the first one in North Carolina that was in Winston. So anything that came out that was rare, like if you think about the All-Star LeBron 7s, all of that stuff came out, all of the Bens. I had an opportunity, honestly, to get that stuff, but for whatever reason, I just didn't put my name in the hat, man. It was just kind of like, I don't really know about these new Jordans back then. Like, they were kind of like the mirrors and, the black 5s, like all of them, the 9s. Like, they literally got every pair. And I was like, man, I don't know. And then, like, the price was crazy, too. Then,
exactly.
So the price, they weren't like, back then, retros, they were what, 150, 160, something like that on the high end. They were pushing, like high twos. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm not gonna pay that. I could grab a pair of J's that's about to come out on the discount and get a pair of Forces or something like that on the discount for it. I'm gonna pay for that. So, it's just about getting flying fresh back then. And again, we was in school. So, it is what it is, man. But just looking back, I definitely wish I would have went ahead and sacrificed a couple pair of shoes or a general release and had picked up a couple pair of those because I had no idea. I knew that they were limited, but I had no idea that they were gonna kind of age the way that they did and, be highly sought after as they were. So, but you live and you learn. Again, we are getting some bins coming up, so I'll definitely try to get them. But again, it's just super hard to cop some of these shoes, man. It is what it is.
Like you said, you're not going to get everything.
You can't.
You're just not going to get everything, man.
Impossible.
I mean, if you're trying to get everything like a rapper does or somebody that was signed with, you gotta, once again, these people are seeded for free. Shoes. They get a huge boxes with multiple pairs, the whole fall collection, the whole winter collection. They're shipped to them. So free. Don't break your bank trying to be like
exactly. You gotta be responsible. Please, like it's not worth it. It's just a piece of leather and rubber again. Yeah. And this is coming from two individuals. We have enough shoes that can give people 20 different people, and they'll have a hell of a collection. Yeah. And that's a fact. Yeah. I'm not speaking on something that sound good. Like, this is a fact. If you know, y'all tap into the comments, drop in, whatever. Anybody want to contest, or we can debate, whatever. I ain't even that kind of guy. Like, oh, I have this or I have that or my shoes are better than yours. That's not the case because you like what you like. Yeah. Somebody might have a Taylor collection out there and it's fire. Yeah, that's not what I collect though. But to them, that's fire. In their circle, I got all the Chucks. I got the 1950 pair or whatever. Cool, that's straight. You could rock with Aces, Diodora, whatever it is. If you have a collection, it's your collection. You like what you like. So I never really get into that. Oh, I'm better than you, whatever. But when it comes to them 23s, I hold my weight with anybody. far as a regular person, I'm just keeping it all the way 1,000 because I'm really of that culture. I really came up in that. We're having them J's, middle of the week, we leaving school. Sorry, Mom. Middle of the week, they cop the J's, come back to school with them on. Or wearing them, you get a cop to drop on Friday or something like that, rare forces or anything like that. We leaving school, come back, rocking our jersey or whatever with the new shoes on. People looking like, bro, them came out today. How did you go get them? Hey, don't worry about all that, man.
Nothing
don't worry about all that. They don't call me Juice for no reason, man.
Nothing like wearing the new J's. Nothing
man,
like
listen.
it. It wasn't too many better feelings than walking into school on that Monday morning with a fresh fit.
Mando.
Fresh fit now, because some people, they get these shoes and the fit be questionable. With a fresh fit and them new J's on,
man, listen.
like, you know, it feel like you walking out to at an All-Star game. They just call your name. You walking in the building. You know what I'm saying? But
straight like that, man.
So, man, with all the shoes that's dropped this year, what would you say is the best new model?
The Ja 3.
The Ja 3.
Hands down. That's not even a question. That Ja 3, Nike did that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've been like, it's a new shoe and it's like I'm low-key pressed to get certain colorways, or I'm finding myself just spending unnecessary money. I don't hoop. I don't play ball, right? You already know I got stuff sitting in my closet probably 8 years old. I ain't even put on my feet. Easy. Because I just forgot about it or something. But that shoe, just the execution, the colorways are perfect.
Crazy.
It's just an amazing. Y'all seen it
earlier. The Jurassic Park joints?
Bro, what? Man, those things crazy. They got me want to go to the junkyard and get a throwback expedition of rapper, bro. And put the Jurassic Park rap on there, bro.
Yo, if you haven't seen those Jurassic Park Ja 3s, man, those joints are crazy.
That all ice blue one too?
Oh my
with the chrome jump? Oh my God. Like
I say, the colorways, they have not missed. Not one time. Not one time have they missed on them. Then I seen a new colorway earlier today where it was like predominantly a navy blue, and then like with the it looked kind of like flames coming up the side because they put like a lighter blue on the inside. Oh man, oh my.
Yeah, man, it's like you can't go wrong, bro. It's a couple colorways I definitely got to spend the block on though. That all chocolate brown pair, that was a beautiful pair.
Those disappeared fast.
For real, they was sort of around. I was saying for a little while.
I went in the store. I haven't seen them in there. Man.
Yeah. I know resale shouldn't be too crazy on them. It should be basically retail.
Yeah. Hopefully, because that first colorway, I looked at the resale for those, and I'm like, oh my God.
What they going for?
They're going for like 3 now.
What?
Yeah.
Oh nah, that's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a 125 shoe.
Yeah, and then like I said with that, obviously, and that's another thing. You do want the jobs. We really talking about those. You got to go a size up, or bare minimum half a size.
Yeah, for sure.
With me, they don't make 13 and a half, so I always got to go to a 14. Shout out to the place I get them from. I ain't even gonna put that out there, so I want y'all to get my 14. But they're one of the few retailers that do have a 14 on release days for the most part. So but hands down, that far as new shoes, that's my number one new shoe of the year, period. Ain't no question for me. That's over Jellyfish. That's over the AE2. And again, Nike had to strike back because the AE1 in 24, that took over. That's them boys. That's them boys. That AE1? Man, listen, he came out like Jordan on Jordan 1.
You can't convince me that AE1 ain't had the people at Nike look like, hold up. What? Man, bring out the Ja 3.
Bring out them Ja.
Bring out the Ja 3s on them. What?
Hey.
Yo, they had to, because that AE1 was really, I would say, would carry Adidas until they could have somebody like Pharrell come along and drop a major shoe like a Jellyfish or something like that. Because after all the Yeezy hype, I mean, unless you were copping Sambas or Shell Toes, Adidas wasn't really dropping nothing.
Yeah, they weren't going crazy with that.
But that AE, now the two
it's straight.
It's a nice shoe, but it doesn't. It doesn't have that effect like the AE1 does.
Facts.
It just didn't. It just did.
Even the same color, because they basically coming out with the same colorways on it too. It's just they knocked that one out the park so hard with the lows and the mids.
Exactly.
Exactly. And it's rare that a shoe comes out that has a mid or a high and a low.
Man, that's tough
for both
to do.
of them to look good.
That's tough to do.
Yeah.
A high and a low.
Definitely
tough to do.
Yeah, man. So I'm still I catch some AEs on sale. There's still some colorways I want to double back and get. I'm copping, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, the comfort, man, Adidas, when you talking about Nike and Adidas for the most part, Adidas, they right here, Nike's right there, period. Like when you talking about comfort, Adidas, that Boost or however they construct their shoes, man, this is a great wear. You want to put them on, you want to keep them on all day long. Hands down, man.
Bro, I'm not even going to argue with you, man. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the Converse Shea ones, but when it comes to shoe that I was actually I was excited about, and it gave me that feeling like, oh my God, like Nike, is that you back?
Are you back?
Because we expect certain things from Nike, bro. And I've always said that Nike is surviving off of their nostalgia. Like they're not dropping new models like that. They're surviving off of their nostalgia. But when they dropped that Job 3, I said, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Those are worth my money and multiple pairs.
Facts.
I mean, that's just what it is.
And then, like you said, worth your money, it's at a great price point too.
Exactly.
You're getting a new shoe, new technology, just everything new. Like you cannot look at that shoe and say, oh, well, Nike has a shoe that's just like that. It's literally one-on-one, and the price point is on point, right? He's literally following the lineage of how KD came. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Great price point. Yep. And also KD, got a shout out to KD for it. They dropped a lot of those back again this year, so it was great to cop some of those. Copper, Nerves, Aunt Pearls, like the KD4, hands down, that's his best shoe ever. So I was happy to see Nike do that again. Nike had a great run. Incredible. Whatever you wanted, bro.
Incredible run.
They had something for you.
So what would you say was the best collab this year, though? Best collab. I know.
Right.
Okay, the Soulfly 3. And again, I'm biased because it's for the Canes, but it was some great collabs. Again, like this 1A undefeated fours. I can't even say 1B. That's like it's like two double 1As. You know what I'm saying? That collab, like those two shoes, for one, as I said, the undefeated, we talked about those earlier. Just roll back, check out how we kind of just we're still mind blown that we even have them, right? So that was a great collab. That's technically a collab. It's undefeated by Jordan. And then Soulfly, again, a new iteration of the 3. And that's just amazing, again, where they can take a shoe that's over 30-some years old and still make it amazing. Incredible.
Right? That colorway is unreal. And like I said, for any Canes fan like me, these are mandatory, man. So I'll probably have to say those right there. Again, I mean, the bricks, clearly that's a Nigel Jordan collab. It's hard not to throw that in there or whatnot, But I like shoes, again, that have special meaning to me. That's what kind of puts those two that I, aforementioned ahead of the bricks or anything that you may mention. It's just because they mean a lot to me. They represent my favorite sport teams. And then the undefeateds, again, it was just a unicorn shoe. Like I might only have, just a couple in my whole collection out of hundreds of pairs of shoes. They can say, yo, when these first came out, nobody had them. Like, it's literally not too many people can really say that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And even with this go-around, there was a lot of people that missed those. Like I said, I got, last at bat. I barely hit for them, so I was almost, ashed out with them, man. But what you think?
I'm gonna go with a different outlook on it. I'm gonna say the best collab to me this year was, I'm gonna go with J Tips with his Saucony collab. And I know some people say Saucony.
Yeah, Saucony. That's Bro, we in the city. This Charlotte, man. This
I've never
we say
heard
Sauconys,
it
bro.
referred to as Saucony.
Sauconys.
Ever in my life.
You hear me?
It's Saucony.
Them Sauconys, man. And we know it's Saucony. That's the proper thing. But, bro, put them foes up, man. Y'all know y'all in here with Charlotte vets, man. You know what I'm saying?
But
foes up, man.
The J Tip collab, it's the I Love You But I'm Busy joints with the royal blue suede, the hits of pink and yellow.
Yeah, those are dope.
The stitching on the back, man. When I say what that brother has done for Saucony has been monumental, man. Like he's taken that brand to levels that I know Nike hate that they didn't give him his shoe. I'll say that because I know for a little while he was trying to get in with Nike to get his own shoe, get his own colorway going on some Air Forces or different models or things like that. But what was meant for you is for you. And I had to shed light on his collabs because it's beautiful to see for me as a creative, seeing another young black creative get the limelight like he's gotten, get the shine like he's gotten. Yep. And that shoe is amazing colorway, comfortable. I'm going to do a shoot in them. I already got it set up. I already know what I'm going to do. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, that's the best collab for me.
Hey, hands down, that's definitely a good one, man. Honorable mention, shout out to Joe Fresh Goods. That last New Balance he just came out with, that black and tan pair was pretty cold. Yeah. New Balance, really, if you talk about brands, I would say New Balance, they killed everybody as far as collabs. Between them, Rich Paul, that one he just came out with. Did you see that burgundy? Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is smooth. A beautiful shoe. Yeah. That's a beautiful shoe, bro.
And those dropped yet?
Yeah, I think that they dropped in a couple places, if I'm not mistaken. I think they did. Yeah, but of course, New Balance, sometimes they fly under the radar or whatever,
right?
With their drops and everything. But that's a beautiful shoe, and of course, with New Balance, you're getting A1 craftsmanship, comfort. So you're spending $200 on a sneaker, you're gonna get your money's worth.
It's worth it,
right? It's worth it with them. Like you're getting premium materials on that shoe, and it's always A1. So they definitely came out. They snapped as well. But yeah. I'll probably say like collabs and stuff, and also honorable mention. It's not really a collab, but it's a new entrant to the market, man. Shout out to Asia Wilson too. Her shoe was crazy.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
she had a hell of a shoe. That Asia one, man. Yeah. That is a smooth shoe.
I love the rollout though.
Yeah,
what she done in Columbia, man, and how she brought the community out. Everybody was laced from the oldest to the youngest.
Facts.
My boy Jay Fresh, shout out, bruh. He back home down there in Miami now. I seen he had his daughter out there taking pictures with Asia and stuff. Yeah, that was definitely a good look.
Yeah, that was. I would have been remiss, man. I would have been remiss if I didn't mention that, man.
Yeah.
Sure. So salute to that. And again, we might miss some, but that's definitely what popped up into my head. Yeah. For sure. So with collabs and brands, man, if you had the opportunity to collab with any brand in the game on any silhouette shoe, what would it be?
Man, I mean, I have to keep it. I have to keep it all the way a buck, man. Like if I'm collabing with Nike. Like if I could choose, I'm collabing with Nike. And honestly, I think I would do an Air Force One, man. I think I would do an Air Force
argue with that,
because and I say an Air Force One because there's so many panels on the Air Force One that you could do different things with, and since they don't have the bespoke department in New York anymore. I forgot the name of it. It'll lose
like
me.
The Nike Kitchen or something like that.
It was something like that. 120. Nah, it wasn't 120. It was something like that. But since they don't have that anymore, I would like to create my own Nike Air Force One. Drop that in the city. Of course, we'll be the first. We'll be the first to get it.
For sure.
It'll have some tearaway panels.
We have some friends
like
and family.
That. Yeah, there'll be a regular release, and then there'll be friends and family.
And I have two pairs because I'm double up shouting. Double up shouting.
There's a certain way that you have to release them in order to have that mystique, to have that so that it can have that value as well. But yeah, I'm picking a Nike Air Force One. I know y'all like, man, that he old talking about a Nike Air Force One, but that's what I'm picking.
I respect it.
That's my shoe. That's my shoe.
You can't go wrong with it, man. I get it. I love me a pair of Air Force Ones. All right, so you say you go with the Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
I'll probably rock with I gotta go Jordan, man. I'm primarily with Jordans, bro.
What number?
9, bro.
That matters.
Hands
Okay.
down. Like, bro, 9s are so slept on. People, I don't like 9s. They like boots and this. Man,
really?
we really, man, people be showing hate on them 9s, bro. Just like anything, after 14, it doesn't matter, or really after 13. Man, bro, get the fuck out of here with all that, bro.
Yeah, I like
it's a lot of heat, bro. I love 9s, man. Yeah. So, if y'all don't know, the Cool Gray 9, that's my number one shoe all time, period. Any Air Max 95 Neon, whatever, if I had to get rid of all my shoes in my collection, I would not get rid of that Cool Gray 9. And honorable mention, Black Cement 3. But as far as number one shoe, Cool Gray 9. And you don't see any collabs. When we get collabs, all we getting is 1s, 3s, 4s, maybe an 11, something like that. But outside of that, Dorenbecker 9s, that's like the only time I think that they ever did a collab or like kind of a special spinoff on a 9 to my knowledge. Yeah. But the 9 is just an overlooked, shoe. And it's an iconic shoe in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad Space Jams and stuff coming back around this year or whatnot. And that shoe was
open a box and seen them today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I definitely need another pair of those. That was one of the pairs of the paint is cracking or whatever. So I definitely need a fresh pair of those. So yeah, I'll probably do like a stupid crazy 9. And like I said, you can go free. Y'all just seen the Ben 9s. You see how the details is crazy and the different options you can do on those.
You can do different stuff with the 9 too.
Yeah. So I'll probably go crazy.
Some of the 9s got the patents. Some of them got the little speckle, the glitter on them.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So I'll probably go with those, man, because I like to be different. I don't like, again, no not to, Nigel, everybody else is doing 1s and 4s. Again, it's an executive decision. They going to put all that money into curating these shoes. They got to make sure they're going to move units. You know what I'm saying? Which, again, it's a shoe like that. Obviously, it's going to sell. Yeah. But they're going to go with the numbers that they see this moving, which is the 1s and the 4s. That's what everybody goes and go crazy about. Black Cat 4s. Oh, my God, this is the best thing since sliced bread. Like, oh, okay. If you say so. You know what I'm saying? But I'll probably go with a 9 or maybe like, I know we said just doing one, an honorable mention in the Jordan line. I'll probably do a 16. I'll probably do a 16, bro. Like, I'm just waiting patiently for them. Like, if they really want to set it off for me, man, please just come back with all the 16s. The Breads, number one hit list is the Cherry Woods. I think I told the story. I had to be real brief. But I had the Cherry Woods, man. Shout out to my boy Lou. He had hooked me up or whatnot, man. I threw them on one day, went to South Park. Man, looked like somebody I had stepped in a whole bunch of pretzels walking in the mall, bro. They completely deteriorated on me, dog. First, the strap had popped. I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't really worried. I can still rock the shoes.
Yeah.
Instead of just taking them off, bro, I was like, nah, I'm going to have these on. Had a hell of a fit on that day, too. Man, I started looking and seeing little pieces of the phone falling out. I'm like, please tell me this is not coming off my shoe. Yeah. I picked it up. I'm like, oh, my gosh. So it was over for them. I only got to enjoy those shoes for an hour. Yeah. But just to have them on my feet, man, that's just a beautiful shoe. So definitely, hopefully, Jordan Brand, y'all see this.
Soon.
Please, y'all bringing out the 17s. Bring out the 16s, man. Now, I would say lower that retail price because y'all really tripping on them 17s with 300 plus retail on them now. Y'all tripping. Yeah. Y'all tripping, bro. We in a recession out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Inflation, my brother. Yeah,
inflation all day. They was inflated hell the last time they came out. But for the one time, man, bring them out. Give us them, early 2000 prices, man,
Oh, that'll be love.
Hey, boy,
that'll be love.
Hey, you got to go to Ali. What's the website there? Alibaba, AliExpress, and all that to get them kind of price for the reps.
Hey, Nike not playing them games.
Yeah, they ain't playing them games.
They need all the bread.
Yeah, not at all, man. So speaking with that, man, we hop into the last segment, man, with price. As you guys know, again, you cannot cop everything. So when it's a shoe, like you already know what's coming out months ahead. Like, again, shout out to Z Sneakerheads and a couple of the other pages or whatnot. Yeah. They kind of forecast the Jordan releases and what's going to drop or whatnot. How do you make the decision on what you're copying, right? And if you're willing to pay resale for it. So retail or resale, how do you approach that when you're making your decisions on the shoes you're going to cop?
So for me, it's just the model matters. The model of the shoe. So for example, with the Dorenbeckers that's coming out, how they're dropping the 17s.
Nasty.
We don't get 17s like that. Like, you just I don't know. I don't know why they're keeping them in the vault, like 16s, 17s, everything above 14. We're not getting those like that. So I already haven't made up in my mind. If I don't hit for them, then I'm paying resale. Like, because number one, you're not seeing them like that. Number two, the colorway is ridiculous. Like, when I say God bless that young man and his family, everything he went through, I speak nothing but health over his life. But what he done with creating and designing that shoe, that colorway and all that, oh my God, them doing back in 17s, man, they might bring out Galaxy crowds. Like,
it's
tough.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be super hard to get. I love to hit a pair again. I've never hit a pair. I wanted the 3s last year, obviously, because of the little kid nickname. His name was Juice like mine, so it was like right in line. Now, they were very similar to the Georgetown 3s, which I did have those, so I wasn't really pressed on them to get it from a colorway perspective. But for the simple fact, I can have a Jordan with my name on it, and it's not like I got them customized or something like that, but it was really from the factory. I really wanted those, but of course, it was Mission Impossible. They only dropped on sneakers, and they went like that. Yeah. And I kind of, again, they weren't really high on my radar, like far as the track prices, and really try to go get them. But again, they're on the short list. Like, again, everything comes around. I've came up on shoes, man, that I was looking for 8-9 years, and they finally fell into my hands. So
it just happens like that.
Those Dornbeckers, again, somebody out there with a 13, my name Juice. It's only right that they find their way back to me. Come up off of them. If you don't want them, you're not. Yeah. Hey, boxer don't cop, man. Yeah, I may have something that you want. Again, they don't call me double up shawty for nothing. Sometimes I might be triple or quadruple shawty. You never know. It depends on what shoe it is, right? Mm-hmm. Some things you just got to have a lot of, right? So, if you have those, tap in with us, man. Also, he plugged his Instagram too. My Instagram, Iceball704 on Instagram, man. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me, y'all already know, if it ain't box, I don't really cop. So I don't really look at shoes beforehand like, hey, if I don't cop, then I'm going to pay resale. It's just like the next pair. Because it's always another pair that's going to come out that I would like and I wouldn't mind spending my money on.
And you know what my problem is?
So that's kind of my approach with it.
You know what my problem is? If I'll say, like, you know what, I'm only going to get one pair every quarter, so I'll pay resale for those because I'm only going to get, like, 4 shoes this year. But then, man, them shoes start rolling out, and it's like, you know what? I might have to go ahead and get them because, man.
Group chat be jumping like Jordan every other day. Hold on, got special delivery. Damn, I thought you would copy them. Man, listen, I had to change the heart. I don't need a lot of myself, bro. Like, my main thing, I just really got to come up off some stuff. So if you are a person who wears a 13 and you're trying to up your sneaker collection or you want some older Jordan stuff or whatever the case may be,
whatever you're looking for,
tap in with me, man. I'm looking to unload some
stuff. It's in the vault.
It's in the vault. But listen, I'm not doing those Instagram videos that you see of certain boutiques around town or everywhere that people literally be giving their stuff away for peanuts. It's not happening, man. I work too hard for my money, and also every shoe that I purchase, it means something to me. So I don't give a damn what StockX says. If I'm paying $200 for this shoe retail, dude, you're not offering me $80 for it. Even if I did put it on one time, and 9 times out of 10, I probably only wore it once and probably forgot about it. Because, again, I just have so much stuff. I'm not going for that. Like, I'm sorry. So if you come with a respectable offer, something that's worthwhile, then we can do business. But if you're one of those people that's like, oh, I'm finna offer you little or nothing so I can make money on top of it, listen, I'm not in the game to lose any bread. I'm not going to bust your head for it, depending on what it is that you want, right? I'm going to make it fair, but also if it's just normal stuff, normal GRs, whatever, like, again, if I pay $220, $230, $240, i.e. I'm on my A's or whatnot, the price on those kind of drop. Bro, I'm not giving those shoes away for $120. I just keep them in my closet. Whether I wear them or not, it is what it is. Or either I give them to somebody that's, in need or something like that before I just literally know.
Yeah, I'd rather give them away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just getting my head tore off. So, I mean, I can't get with that. But
give them away,
as of right now, it's some heat coming, man, next year. UNC 14s, Flint 9s, those mandatory. I already know what it is with the 9s, Space Jam 9s too. Those Mando. It's some heat coming next year, man. And like I said, some stuff I can't speak on camera right now. Yeah, it's some heat coming, bro. Man. Like with all that stuff, all I'm gonna say, I'm gonna just drop a hint, man. With all that stuff that's popping off in the City of Angels next year, it's gonna be some special stuff coming.
I believe it.
It's gonna be some special stuff coming from those events out there.
I believe it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, but with me, it has to really, really be something that I don't have a choice on, i.e., like the bricks or maybe like those Kobe's or something like that. That I just won't have a chance to get at retail because it's already done dropped. Everything's gone out the store, and obviously it's just not sitting around unless you're just on a road trip somewhere in the middle of America and somebody they just sitting on them or something like that. But as far as in Charlotte, once they gone, or they done got backdoored, or the resale shops they done got them, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, it's certain ones, like I said, within reason, like the Nigel ones, Rodeo Dunks, like anything sub 300, 350, I could potentially be in the game for it. I mean, again, that ain't not even 2 Jordan cops. You know what I'm saying? Every Jordan basically come out over $200, so we copping multiples in a month. You know what I'm saying? That's $400, $600, $1,200. And, I keep going. I don't even want to reflect on some of the months that I done had with buying shoes this year. So it just really, it all depends on the price, and it depends on if I'm going to wear the shoe, because I have a bad habit of buying a lot of shoes and I don't wear them. I'm really breaking out of that to where anytime I go anywhere, I'm just going to put it on. Like, I don't even care no more. Like, I used to be like, man, I'm going to just say these shoes. Before I know, I wake up, man, they 12 years old. And I might damn near be scared to put them on my feet because I think they're going to crack. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Wear your kicks,
guys. Like, they're just shoes. Certain ones, I'll probably never put on the pavement. I got a couple pairs, that are just really special to me, and there's really no replacing them. That I probably won't ever wear, but for the most part, I'm gonna try to put everything on feet, man. But yeah, it has to be a special shoe that I honestly just can't get for retail, or it's gonna be very hard for me to offload some pairs to do a straight trade out with a boutique, or get the price in a reasonable kind of ballpark for me to kind of kick out, and I'm giving away shoes that I already own. So so that's kind of where I'm at with it, man.
Okay. Well, look, man, this wraps up the end of 2025. We're about to walk into 2026. New year, better year, more blessings, new blessings. You got anything to say, my brother?
Hey, man. Appreciate y'all, man, tapping in with us. Run this up, man. We're going to really try to invest into this platform to really take it to the next level. Because just sitting back, man, it's a lot that's missing from this game. And again, we're going to discuss more than shoes and everything like that. This is the heartbeat of our brand and our channel. But big plans coming up in 2026. Sure. It's trying times out here for everybody, myself included, but God is blessing us. We're believers in God. We believe that everything happens because of God. And regardless of whatever you believe in, whatever higher power you believe in, just understand that it's bigger than us, and just stay dedicated to your craft. Keep pushing forward, keep a positive mindset, and spread love, man. It's not always about, being about self and only worrying about yourself. Spread love. You'll be surprised how far that can really get you, man. Look out for people when you can. It's not always about that almighty dollar. If you can look out for somebody and it's not costing you nothing but just a little bit of time, because that's the most valuable thing we all have, right? Right. Utilize that, man, and look out for your brother and your sister, man. And wishing you guys a happy new year. Hope you had a nice holiday. And definitely wishing blessings on you guys for the upcoming year, 2026. See you guys in the next one, man. All right. Iceball's gone.
Till next time.
Yes, sir. Put the foes up, man.